Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
Welcome. Thanks for being with us. And the weeks go by just so fast. I mean, at light speed they go by. It just seems like we started the week, doesn't it? And here it is, Friday. So another weekend has rolled around. And man, is the weather, I'm telling you, there is no such thing as global warming. This does not happen in early to mid-September in Dallas, Texas. It doesn't happen where it's 70 degrees during the day. How is that possible? It's great. It's almost, again, I'll say it again, it's almost as if the world is tilted on its axis a little bit.
Almost.
You know, that's what it's like. It's what it's like.
Almost.
It's like there's, I don't know, something called
almost 5 years ago.
What's playing right now?
Was found in a dumpster.
Is this mine?
I guess so.
And if that doesn't create
Not mine.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it was mine. It was
No.
mine. Something was found in a dumpster.
That sounds like so. You must have a story about Hunter Biden's guns open on your screen.
yeah.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. The Hunter Biden indictment. We got to talk about that coming up. That's great. But yesterday was a big day. Our fearless president was speaking. We've got a few things from that, which I think you're going to love. You're going to absolutely love.
Informative from the president.
It's definitely informative. He's done such a great job. And he shared that with us yesterday, the great job he's done. And you know what? You don't appreciate him enough.
Thank you.
You just don't appreciate
He's out there building America back from the middle out.
Right? Oh, yeah. From the middle out or whatever.
Whatever it was. Something like
Whatever it was.
Whatever it was. That's what he's doing.
Also, Kevin McCarthy yesterday walked an AP reporter through the impeachment inquiry. And here's how that went.
All right, last question.
Congressman Issa came out and said that both Chairman Jordan and Comer were not able to present anything that was an impeachable offense at this point. Is that an assessment that you share?
You know, impeachment inquiry is not impeachment. So what impeachment inquiry is to do is to get answers to questions. Are you concerned about all the stuff that was just recently learned? Do you have any concern? Have you asked the White House any questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you agree
No,
that...
she hasn't.
Do you believe the president lied to the American public when he said he'd never talked to his son about business dealings?
Good job.
Yes or no? It's all right. You can't answer that? Do you believe when they said the president went on conference calls? Do you believe that happened?
That's what the testimony
Okay.
says. Yeah.
Do you believe the president went to Cafe Milano and had dinner with the clients of Hunter Biden, who believes he got those clients because he was selling the brand?
That's what the testimony
Okay. Do you believe Hunter Biden, when you saw the video of him driving a Porsche, that he got $143,000 to buy that Porsche the next day? Do you
Porsche,
believe the
but-
$3 million from the Russian
calls it that.
oligarch
Porsche.
Nobody
that was
calls it.
transferred to the shell companies that
Focus.
the
You're
right.
Bidens controlled
Oh, yeah.
after the dinner from Cafe Milano took place?
for the testimony.
Okay, then I go back. Do you think the president lied when he
Is that an
said?
impeachable? Is lying an impeachable?
Well, you want to know. I'm not saying impeachment. All I'm saying is I would like to know answers to these questions. The American public like to know, and that's what impeachment inquiry provides.
There you go. Okay. So he
put
walked her
that
through it
in your pipe.
and smoke it.
God.
Man, these dummies. They're so in the bag for Joe Biden.
Well, I mean, that's the Associated Press.
So in the
and
bag.
wasn't the Associated Press one of the news organizations that got the marching orders from the White House that said, hey, you got to debunk this stuff.
Yes.
You got to get out in front and help out
Yes.
the Biden
And
White
she's
House.
doing it. Mm-hmm. She did it immediately.
Yes, she did.
That's great. Good for you, Pumpkin. Good for you. That's so great that you followed the marching orders from the White House. Oh, man.
Yeah, but CNN
amazing.
not playing ball.
No.
I guess we don't have it right now, but boy, they devoted quite a bit of time yesterday.
Well, they went through the lies, some of them. You know, they went through some of the lies of Joe Biden and asked the question, what is going on? Well, he's a lying sack. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
This is what we've been trying to tell you for years now.
Yeah, Joe,
Thank you for noticing.
Let us know, Joe, when the Commodore 64 graces us with clip 2.
Do we have the 64 or is it a 32?
32. Yeah.
I think it's a Commodore 32.
Might be a 16.
Man.
But, I mean, I'm surprised. CNN has definitely drawn a line in the sand and said, we're done with the old man.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Well, I will say this. There's been apparently an edict.
Got the audio? Oh, sorry.
No.
He's got the audio.
He does have the audio.
Yeah, we got
of
the
CNN.
audio. Yeah, you got to hear this.
No.
He has done, I don't know if it's similar things, but he's sort of told some stories that don't line up quite like this before.
Yeah, this president has a pattern at this point of either inventing or embellishing stories about his own past, his biography. He did it 3 times in one speech last month alone. He claimed he had witnessed a bridge collapse in Pittsburgh when he actually showed up about 6 hours later. He claimed that his grandfather had died just days before he was born himself at the same hospital. In fact, his grandpa died more than a year before in a different state, not the same hospital. And he also repeated a favorite false story that I and others have debunked over and over again about a supposed conversation with an Amtrak train conductor he was friends with, who was actually deceased at the time the conversation would have had to take place. And that's not all. There are some more serious ones in my view. Previously in his presidency, he claimed at one point he'd been arrested during a civil rights protest when, in other versions of the story, he just said an officer had taken him home from a protest. He said he had visited the Pittsburgh synagogue where worshipers were killed in a 2018 mass shooting. In fact, he had actually spoken to the rabbi, but never went. And he's made a whole bunch of others too. He said at one point, Republicans like to bring this up. He said that he used to drive a tractor trailer. He used to drive an 18-wheeler. Never happened. The White House later clarified he used to drive a school bus at one point as a job briefly. School bus, of course, not an 18-wheeler. So whatever his intentions, whether it's foggy memory about stuff that's going on decades ago or deliberate embellishment, this is an unfortunate pattern that keeps coming up again and again with Joe Biden.
It is an unfortunate pattern that comes up again and again.
And if I'm not mistaken, during that clip on the video, like there's different bullet points of lies that he's told that he doesn't even mention while he's talking there. They're just on the screen. I mean, CNN is...
Wow.
They're not having it, man.
Wow. That guy's a listener.
Oh, and yesterday he told Biden told a group of rabbis, quote, he was raised in synagogues in my state, end quote.
Oh my gosh.
He will not
He said it again, huh? Okay, good.
Wow.
Good. Yeah, that's good. That's great.
Everything's a lie out of
everything's
from this guy.
Everything's a lie with this guy. Yeah, thank you for noticing.
Oh, there's a song there somewhere.
There is a song there somewhere.
The lie about where he came from and who he's hung with and who he learned from and who he grew and where and when he grew up. There's all this.
But everyone in town was either Polish or Italian. I grew up feeling self-conscious. My name didn't end in an SKI. I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid.
Right.
What does that
I married Dominic Giacoppa's daughter, so I got a little Italian in me now. I was sort of raised in the Puerto Rican community at home, politically.
Okay.
And for the Senate seat when I was 29 years old, it was because I started calling me Joe Bidenopoulos. Because, you think I'm kidding? I'm not joking. I got raised in the black church. He knows I'm not kidding. I got my education for real
in the black
church. And that's not hyperbole. It's a fact.
It's a fact.
I probably went to shul more than many of you did.
You think I'm joking?
You all think I'm kidding.
No, we don't.
No.
We know you're lying. We don't think you're kidding. We know you're lying because you're a lying sack of crap. And even CNN understands that now. Yeah. Wow. But it's kind of out there that the deep state is done with him. And they're not keeping it secret anymore.
So I know. So what happens? I mean, he's already said he's going to run again.
Yeah.
So does he
they're
decide?
Trying to tell him you need to drop out.
Does he
of the
decide
race.
that he's going to drop out? I mean, because if he says I'm not going to run again because of health reasons, then
they're going to say leave now.
Yeah,
they are.
And Kamala will go.
I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're saying that now already. Yeah. Get out. Have a nice day.
Yes. But listen to this. Listen to this article. It's the worst kept secret in Washington. Joe Biden is too old to be president. His increasing, it's not just old. Okay. His increasing senility.
Correct.
Cannot be hidden from the public any longer. Recent polling indicates that more than 2/3 of Democrats 2/3 of Democrats think Biden is too elderly to serve another term in the Oval Office. The problem Democrats face is who to replace Biden with. And then they go into the, Kamala Harris problem, obviously. But it was only a matter of time before a major liberal pundit came forward to publicly deliver the bad news. Joe, it's time to go. Now it's happened. Care of David Ignatius, a Washington Post associate editor and senior foreign affairs writer. Ignatius has thrown down the gauntlet to Biden with a column bluntly titled, President Biden Should Not Run Again in 2024. Now, of course, he had to dispense the usual pleasantries about Biden's remarkable string of wins, which don't exist. But he added, what I admire most about President Biden is that in a polarized nation, he is governed from the center out.
That's
what we're talking about. He's governed from the center out, my anus. Where do you get that?
That's where it started.
From my anus?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. This will be news to Republicans. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. Finally, he gets to the point, but I don't think Biden and Vice President Harris should run for re-election. It's painful to say that, given my admiration for much of what they've accomplished.
Oh my gosh.
But if he and Harris campaign together in 2024, I think Biden risks undoing his greatest achievement, which is stopping Trump. Ignatius states the obvious. Joe is too old for the job, adding acidly, Biden's age isn't just a Fox News trope. It's been the subject of dinner table conversations across America this summer.
Well, look, every speech he makes when he comes out into public, which is why they show him getting off the helicopter in his polo shirt and jeans, right? Because they're trying to, hip him up. Because that speech yesterday, which, we'll play cuts from, he did not look good.
No.
He didn't look like a
And this article
man
you're
in
reading,
charge.
this is an op-ed in the
terrible.
Washington Post.
Yeah, Washington Post. But they go on further to tell you who David Ignatius is. For decades, Ignatius has cultivated a close relationship with the intelligence community, particularly with the CIA. It's common knowledge in spook circles that Ignatius has long served as an unofficial CIA spokesman. His Post columns form a better guide to what's happening out at Langley than the official CIA press releases. When Ignatius comments on intelligence matters, as he frequently does, it's often Langley's leadership, what spooks call the seventh floor, that's doing the talking. This is an open secret in Washington. Ignatius also writes spy novels, lots of them, many of which are thinly veiled retellings of real-life actual espionage operations that were presumably told to him by CIA officials. One of those novels was even praised on the CIA's official website as a novel, but not fiction. That Ignatius has Langley's imprimatur is indicated by his regular appearances with CIA officials. Therefore, Ignatius perhaps isn't speaking for himself with his latest column. He's speaking for the deep state, who's telling Joe Biden, it's time to go.
Out.
Time to go.
Get out. Yep. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. And I hope it's true because I desperately want him to get out.
Yeah. I mean,
he is terrible. But,
if you want to file for president, the deadlines begin October 16th in many states.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, but I'm sure the
better jump
Democrats
into
would never
this.
bend rules or change rules.
No, they wouldn't. No.
They'd be fine.
So in a lot of states, and that's what they're telling him, it's got to be quickly, too. You got to do it soon. You have to do it soon. By October 16th, presumably, if that's the deadline in some states, because you don't want to miss that deadline. So who would it be? That's their problem in the Democrat Party. That's the problem.
There's no way they let RFK.
There's no way. And there's no way they let Kamala Harris be the person either. She's too unpopular. She's not going to win. Now, if she's the Democrat nominee, she loses in the general, for sure.
So, all right, she needs to be the nominee then.
Yes, that would be nice.
And
but they're
Gavin
not gonna
Newsom
do
with that track record of his.
He's terrible.
That's good stuff out in California.
And he's already said, I know that.
So they've got a problem.
They all lie, but he's already said he's not going to run, right?
Yeah, he has. He has. But if Biden were to drop out.
That was before I thought. That's when I thought
I didn't realize Joe was so ill. Really? Okay.
No, none of us did.
No, we didn't.
You can't. There was no way to tell.
Yeah, how could you see that? How could you see that coming? There's just no way. All right, let me take a minute to tell you about Preborn. Their network of clinics experiences 200 miracles a day by giving women with unplanned pregnancies a window into their womb through free ultrasounds, introducing them to the beautiful life inside. And that makes a huge difference. Now, people will tell you, well, they know what's in their womb. They already know. No, they've been propagandized their whole lives to think that's a clump of cells until the baby actually comes out. So it makes a huge difference. And it doubles the chance. Once they see the ultrasound, hear the heartbeat, it doubles the chance that she's going to choose life. And it's just $28 to provide that free ultrasound for them. It's $144 to provide 5 ultrasounds to 5 different women. You'll never regret saving a child's life. Life is a miracle. So if you can, please donate your best gift today. Just dial pound 250, say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby, or go to preborn.com/Pat. That's preborn.com/Pat.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
All right. So aside from all the lies and all the crimes the Biden crime family has committed, a Marine was on a podcast recently describing his encounter with the commander-in-chief. Check this out. After suffering catastrophic injuries in service to his country. Listen to this.
Yeah, I want to meet the president. He just want to meet the president. And he's like looking at me like, what the when is he going to be here? And like, he's going to be here in about an hour. 1 hour goes by, nothing. 2 hours goes by, nothing. I keep coming in like, do you want, it's time for your meds. You want your meds? I'm like, nope, hold them. And my mom's furious. She's like, okay, like the Secret Service are coming into the floor. And I'm just like looking at this dude, and he like pats down my mom, pats down my buddy, and he's like over there. And I'm like, Mom, like what? She's nervous, and I'm like, is that the president? Everyone in the room starts laughing. And, the Secret Service agent starts laughing, and he like pulled down his mask, and he's like, no, but I work for him. I was like, oh my God, who's the president? And just so much had happened, just had so much trauma on me. I had no idea who the president was. Who's the president? And she's like, sweetheart, it's Joe Biden. I just leaned back and I was like, oh my God. The Secret Service dude just like beat red, like trying not to laugh. Jill Biden, their little entourage of people, and like a photographer. Right away, like remember him coming up to me, trying to shake my hand. And I look at him, I don't have an arm. And my left arm is in this big ass cast, completely immobile. All I can do is move my head. My arm's gone. And he says, oh, and like kind of stands up and then like goes over to reach for my fingers, because about an inch of my fingers are showing, and just like grabs my fingers. Doesn't greet me or anything, just almost immediately starts talking about how their son served in the military. Doesn't say anything about what happened. My mom said that. She was like, I don't give a say, I don't care what you guys do. She's like, you better take care of him for the rest of his life. I'm sitting there, and he comes over to me, and he leans over me. And I have a picture of this to prove it. I'll show you this picture that I have. He's like this close to my face, and he's like, what do you want? And I said, what do you want? I said, what? He said, what do you want? And I'm just like confused. I just got blown up. Just saw my friends die next to me, and I just want to be myself. And he's like, huh? And my mom's furious, and she's like, he said he just wants to be himself. He just wants to be him.
Wow. Golly. I mean, that's Joe Biden, right?
We're not surprised, are we?
That's Joe Biden. No, this is what he does. This is what he does every time. It's about him every time.
That's Tyler Vargas Andrews relaying that story. It's shameful.
It's all he's got is it's the only way he can relate to these people. He can't share any empathy with them because he doesn't have any.
Right.
He's an evil bastard, so he's got no empathy to give them. None. He's just got his own experience. Sorry, this is about me and my son.
Which is also
a lie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Yeah, my son died in Iraq. No, he didn't. Douchebag. No, he didn't.
What do you want?
Wow.
I don't doubt that he said it.
I don't either. That. I don't either. Man, oh man. I mean, do you doubt the story of these heroes? Because I don't. I don't doubt the story from these heroes or their families. And they all share the same thing.
They do.
After a while, you've got to start believing it, right?
Yeah, they all have that common thread.
Yes,
they do.
Time. It's about him. So you know that that's the truth, that he's coming up to these people and going into the bow thing.
Absolutely.
Who did not die in Iraq.
Oh, he has no respect for the military and
Zero.
what they do and what they've done. Zero. I mean, he showed that by just looking at his watch as the coffins are coming back.
Yeah. And the Gold Star father, who was so pissed that noticed him checking his watch over and over and over, was about to yell, "It's 2:00 in the afternoon, all right? That's what time it is. Stop checking your watch, douchebag." But, because of their respect for the presidency, they don't say those things. And the solemn ceremony that they're going through at the time. Amazing. Just really amazing. Well, yesterday, Hunter was indicted on gun charges. And, of course, Joe gave a speech about how great Bidenomics is, which is fantastic. And we all know that it's going well, right? We're all doing really, really well. Way better than we were under Trump.
Thank you.
Am I right?
Middle out.
Mm-hmm. The middle out. So here's Biden approaching the podium to give the speech.
Got to see his little faux jog again yesterday.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah, here
Good.
we go.
Here we go.
Watch now. Back right corner. Who's that sprinting up there? Here he goes. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now he stops. But we're going to get it again. And here we go again. Yeah. Oh, and then stop. He is worn out.
I will say,
I
like the new plan of having the guardrails up on the stairs.
Oh, good catch.
As he comes up to his presidential seal emblem stage that they all have, but the stairs have the little guardrail all now,
right?
Both sides.
Yeah, so he can do the clutch and pull.
Yeah,
clutch and pull.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
both sides. Mm-hmm. Good for him. Good for him. Now remember remember that's the side that he went up on. Remember the side he went up on.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we
remember
get to
that
the
for
end
later.
of it, remember that for later.
Because we've got so much to mine from that speech.
All right, good.
Okay, yeah, that was just the beginning.
Yeah.
The faux jog is just something that irritates us every time because it's so ridiculous. Yeah. Dude, we know you're a decrepit old man who shuffles around everywhere he goes. We know you don't jog.
No, he was moving. I mean, you could barely see him.
Moving.
It looked like Flash coming up to the stage.
We know what's going on here. You're not fooling anybody, but he thinks he is. He thinks he's funny. He thinks he's charming. He thinks he's fooling us. You're not. Watch me. Well, yeah, we are. We are. And that's why we want you gone.
Thank you.
Because you're a decrepit, dementia-riddled old man who should not be president of the United States.
How about sums it up?
He had some comments on the Maryland governor.
Oh
no.
Gov, my problem is your biceps are a little small. I'm not in very good shape, but maybe I'll work with you, see what we can do.
Oh, yeah, because you're Mr. Olympic.
Yeah.
Olympia there.
Well, he didn't have anybody to feel up, which bothered him.
Yeah.
The guy's biceps weren't big enough to feel him. So, or to comment on him blocking for him,
gross.
So he couldn't do the football thing.
He wasn't.
And that pissed him off.
Yeah, lean over and grab his arm.
Right.
Saying, your biceps.
Yeah.
I need to touch you. I know.
They're not big enough for me.
Oh, your arms.
We have to work on that.
Ooh, your arms are almost as good as Michelle or Michael, whatever.
Oh no.
That person's name is.
Here we go.
Big Mike.
Here we go.
That's married to Barack.
Yeah. That's the one.
You should feel anomalous.
Plus, he dropped a whisper on us.
Of course.
Again.
Oh, my God.
The new economic vision has been labeled by those in the Wall Street Journal and the London Economist and some of the more conservative press as Bidenomics. Well, they didn't mean it as a compliment at first.
At first. Or at second.
But now they're getting it.
Oh, good God.
Oh, my gosh.
I can't stand him. I just can't stand him.
By the way, we didn't pull the one where he took credit for lowering the deficit by 1.7 trillion because he used that one again.
Every news service that broadcasts or prints or publishes has
debunked that. Yeah,
debunked it.
Absolutely.
Every single
It's
one.
truly a lie a minute with him.
It is. I mean, the 1.7 trillion, even the New York Times and the Washington Post have said, no, dude, stop saying it. Stop saying it! But he won't. He will not.
Oh, no, he won't. It doesn't matter.
He's not even getting support
Just
from the
plow
liberal
through.
media on that. I mean, if you have the cover of the media, I can understand continuing the lie. I don't get it when nobody's supporting you in the lie. He just keeps saying it.
Doesn't care.
I guess he thinks the American people only listen to him.
Right.
And they have no other news source. That's amazing. I mean, that's incredible. And it's no wonder the guy is, it is a wonder because I can't believe it's at 39%, his approval rating. It should be at 3%.
Right?
Yeah, it should be at 3. If that. I don't know how anybody can continue to support this guy, but 39% is way too high.
Yeah.
Way too high. Jeez. He's the worst. I can't take it. I don't know if I can get through this. I really don't.
We still have a few.
Yeah, I know we do. We got the teleprompter situation again.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
MAGA Republicans in Congress also trying to undo the progress we made to make it, look, what I was able to do in what they call the G7 among the NATO countries and European countries, I was able to get them to all agree, and then around the world, all the democracies agree that we were going to have a global minimum tax on corporations.
Good, that's okay.
What in the hell?
More taxes.
I'd rather not understand him than listen than what he had to say at the end there. What?
But look, bottom line is we're coming for everybody's money.
Yeah.
Around the world.
I got all the global... You're proud of that? You got all the global democracies to agree to a global tax. Are you kidding me? And who do you think the corporation... They're just going to accept that and take the brunt of the loss on a global tax?
That's what happens, right?
Yeah, that's what happens. They just accept it and take the hit.
Yeah.
They don't pass that along to us.
Be silly. That'd be silly.
That would be silly.
They've already got enough money.
Right. They make more than enough money. They're not going to pass a global tax along to us. So don't worry about it.
You ready for...
Wow. A global tax now that he convinced the world.
Well, thank you.
First of all,
we'll know who to blame.
with.
First of all, did he?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't want to take credit for that.
All he did was read the
bad.
note cards that his Marxist handlers handed him before he sat down with
incredible. Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
All right, you ready for another lie?
Yeah, I'm ready for the political theory lie. Let's hear it.
Our democracy is under attack.
We're not a democracy.
We got to fight for it.
Yeah.
I taught at the University of Pennsylvania for 4 years. And I used to teach political theory.
No, you didn't.
No.
Folks,
4 years.
you always hear every generation has to fight for democracy.
I mean, he didn't teach for 4 years. He didn't teach for
5 minutes.
1 minute. Mm-hmm. He's never taught a class at Penn or anywhere else.
He did have an office there, though.
He had an office, okay.
That had, classified documents? Or
yeah.
Oh, he had to have a place to put some of the Chinese money that was invested into.
Mm-hmm. He did not teach political theory or anything else at the University of Penn.
For 4 years, he just said.
Pennsylvania or anywhere else. Nowhere did he ever teach political theory, ever.
He was an honorary professor.
Yeah.
But didn't teach one class.
The guy, man.
But he taught for 4 years. 4 years taught.
And he was only the emeritus or whatever it was, whatever
Every
honorary
alive,
thing
right.
for 2 years.
I'm glad I didn't even mention that. Yeah, that was only for 2 years. I mean, you can't.
I mean, where are you even getting this lie? It's
everything.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
That's my tone again.
Yeah, we don't care for it.
Major speech. I made one back when I ran the last time.
Yeah.
In 2020.
In 2020.
At Independence Hall.
Oh.
Democracy is at stake, folks.
Okay, A. We're not a democracy. Okay.
That's A.
So democracy can't be at stake, but our republic definitely is. We agree on that. All right. We can all reach agreement on the fact that our republic is at stake, and it is he who is attacking it.
Our democracy is under attack.
Oh, man.
And we got to fight
By you.
for it. I taught at the University of Pennsylvania for 4 years, and I used to teach political theory.
And there's more. I mean, that is unreal. That is unreal. I just can't get over that. Mm-hmm. How do you stand there and tell the American people a flat-out, bald-faced lie that they know is a lie, and that you're going to be checked on immediately?
Because everything he talks about is a lie. It doesn't matter.
Everything. Jeez. Was it the Post that came up with Donald Trump lies, and they attributed 10,000 to him? 10,000 lies in 4 years.
Really?
This guy has told about 7 million lies. Every single time he opens his mouth, he lies about every aspect of his life. He lies about his record. He lies about everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Wow. I mean, incredible. And there's more, of course. There's more. He also did, all the Bidenisms came out in this one speech yesterday. It's really amazing.
It is.
The whisper, the lying about his past.
The deficit.
The deficit lie.
The little fake jog on the way to the stage.
Yeah, the fake jog, yeah, which is a lie in and of itself.
The bicep mention?
The bicep mention, because he couldn't get the feel in.
And then there was this, the screaming for no particular reason.
Man.
You're going to pay somewhere between 20 and 40% less in those other countries. Same exact drug.
Whoa.
Made by the same exact company.
Bro.
Wait, what?
Relax.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what?
I mean,
same exact drug. Same exact company.
I got it.
Okay.
Please play that again.
Dude,
That's
calm
awesome.
down.
That is awesome.
You're going to pay somewhere between 20 and 40% less in those other countries. Same exact drug. Made by the same exact company.
Yeah. All the things to get. If he could show that kind of passion for our service members.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
All right?
Right.
If he could show that kind of passion for fill in the blank. But no, we get it on same exact drug. Same exact company.
Because all of a sudden now you're pissed again at pharmaceuticals?
Yeah.
Really? I thought these were the golden children now. I thought Moderna and Pfizer were the golden child or children. Jeez. Same exact drug! Same exact company! Okay. All right. Dude. I got it. There's R&D that goes into this because America develops, is it 70% of all medications?
Yeah, well,
they develop these, they research these. There's a lot of money that goes into that. And that's part of the reason we pay a little bit more than others.
Okay, spokesperson for Pfizer.
Yeah, we hear that.
I mean, I don't want to apologize for the pharmaceuticals. I'm kind of irritated with them right now. But
we hear you.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
loud and clear.
So we went through all of the things that Joe Biden gives us in a speech, and this one had it all.
Yeah, it did.
Including his racism.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We not only recovered all the jobs we lost during the pandemic, we've added millions more.
No.
We've seen record lows in unemployment, particularly, and I've focused on this my whole career, particularly for African Americans and Hispanic workers and veterans. The workers without high school diplomas. The lowest unemployment rate in 70 years for women now.
Wow. Okay. So the blacks and Hispanics don't have they don't have diplomas.
Right.
Those people,
Yeah.
It's cute. that I'm able to get them jobs because, they don't have high school diplomas.
Yeah, and
those are all high school
And if I'm not
dropouts.
mistaken, you have to have a high school diploma or a GED to get into the military. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, see? I mean, this guy doesn't...
But you don't, right?
Oh, I don't have one.
Chris, because you're Hispanic.
You're a twofer. You're a twofer. You're a
Right.
veteran and you're Hispanic.
Right.
So
You drop out at like 8th grade or something?
Yes. After 8th grade, I was like, no, this is not for me.
Boy, I would have if I could have.
I need to go back to the field and collect some sugar.
Sugar.
Right.
Boy, this guy...
so bad.
I
That
want him.
is so
I want him
bad.
out of the White House
Now,
by
today.
sunset. You got to COB today.
Well, that's awful nice. You giving him that time?
Yeah,
No, I'm giving him until
I'd
5
say
o'clock.
by 7 o'clock Central
close the
Time.
business.
I'll
Get
give him
out.
19 minutes to get the hell out.
We'll find somebody to bring the stuff later.
Oh, yeah,
Get
right.
out.
Yeah.
Right.
Make some room in that garage where you're saving
I'll
all
even
them
pay for it.
documents.
I'll pay for the move. I want him out so bad.
Take the. Well,
I'll rent the U-Haul for
Believe
you.
me, you're going to pay for it.
I know.
But just grab your CPAP machine, get out.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I haven't seen this one that Jeffy
Wow.
sent in after the speech.
Oh yeah, he covered them all, right? I mean, we got
Yeah.
the jog coming up.
Yeah.
Remember, he came up on the screen, staged left there, and they put
Yeah.
up the handlebars.
He did the grab and pull, or
Grab
the
and pull.
clutch and pull,
Clutch and pull.
as we call it.
And once again, he's done with his speech.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where to go.
He has no idea.
Oh no! Where do I go?
He just said. He
where
just
do I go?
just
Yeah.
said it. Where do I go?
Cough.
Cough. Wipe that on something.
That way. This way. That way.
Oh my word!
That is incredible. That is incredible.
It is.
Watch this. Okay, looks right. Where do I go? Looks left. Where do I go? What am I doing? where do I go? And goes
hand
back
up.
to the right. My gosh, that's unbelievable.
And you can see,
Seriously, every time.
Every time.
And
I don't know Secret Service protocol, obviously, but the agent in the back left looks like he's surprised, like, oh crap, I got to step forward now because old man's coming this way instead of going that way.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, oh crap, I got to come up here. I'm supposed to be relaxed.
He is walking toward him because he wants to be there in case he falls. In case he falls, he's got to be there to catch him.
Because the Secret Service agent has his hands in front of him, like he's just supposed to stand there.
Yeah.
Because that's not his side. And all of a sudden, it is his side. And he's like, oh, crap, I better. Oh, boy, here we go.
And look, he's worried. He's worried the guy's going to fall down the freaking stairs. I mean, it's...
Oh, they have the guardrails up now, so it's good.
Clutch and pull. Clutch and pull.
That's so that he doesn't sue the Secret Service. So it's protocol.
Yeah. I will say that someone commented about Joe Biden at the end of his speeches now looks like a Roomba. And I'm not sure who said it, but it's funny.
That's good. That's good. If you know what a Roomba is, that's funny. Yeah. A Roomba which is the little robotic vacuum cleaner that doesn't know where to go. It just bounces off the walls and things.
Thank you for explaining it, because as a Hispanic with no
he didn't know
high school
he dropped out
diploma,
at 8th grade. He doesn't know
appreciate
what a Roomba is.
Jeffy over there.
They can't afford Roombas.
We cannot. No.
Right?
Wait,
that's what we got Consuela.
What's Hispanic?
They clean themselves. I understand that.
They do the cleaning, right? Okay.
Yes.
I understand they're their own Roomba. I got it. But
we got there.
Oh, man. But every time he exits the stage, and you know he's been prepped before. Okay, when you're done with your speech, Mr. President, turn to the right and
the way we
walk
came.
off
Came
the stage.
back
Back the way
you came onto the
and
stage,
walk off
dummy.
the stage, and he still doesn't know. At the end of the thing, he can't remember. Okay, where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? Where do I go?
It's just
amazing.
What do I do? Where? Somebody help me. Help me get off the stage. Where do I go? It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah, he even got the cough into this.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
Every base was
Every
covered.
element of the Bidenisms happened during that speech. Wow. It's hard to take. I can't stand it.
Makes you proud.
I can't stand it.
Makes you proud.
Proud. Yes, that's the word.
Proud.
Yes. Yes, that's the word.
Did you bring in some...
Makes you proud.
When do we get to jump on
Makes
this
you proud.
stuff
What's
here?
that?
Well, all this good stuff over here. When are we doing that?
Oh, you can do whenever. I mean, it was part of a Fat Five story.
Oh,
it's part of a Fat Five?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll get to that.
We can do it separately. It could be a Fat One and move on. Whatever you'd like. Whatever gets us to the donuts quicker.
That's what
I'm all about.
Yes.
All right. Let me tell you about Real Estate Agents I Trust, because these are the people you need if you're trying to sell your home or you want to buy a home or both because you're relocating. Real Estate Agents I Trust. These are the realtors who understand the business. They understand your market, and they can give you the great advice all the way through from start to finish. We get you in touch with them. It's a free service we provide to you. And then you take it from there with your realtor. Real Estate Agents I Trust. They are people with great track records. They're people who are fans of the show. They're people you're going to be comfortable with. And so it's a great service. This is something that Glenn put together because he didn't want you to have the experience he had when he sold his Connecticut home for $1.39. It was actually more than that. I'm exaggerating. It was $39.95.
Well, yeah,
$39.95.
Those closing costs will bite you in the ass.
Yeah, they will, and it hurts. Don't let that happen to you. Go to Real Estate Agents I Trust. The name says it all. RealEstateAgentsITrust.com. Read up.
That grain is unleashed.
All right, we got Jeffy with the Fat Five now.
Oh, all right.
To tell
Awesome.
us what's going on in the
let's
world.
hop to it.
Because I can't take one more second of this president. I just can't. I would explode, I think, if there was one more item from him. One.
Yesterday, the ride-hailing
God
company.
save the Queen, man.
Oh no! Oh no!
Told you.
No! See,
Told you, man.
Wow.
What have you done?
Yeah.
Our
Chris?
democracy is under attack.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What's going on? So Lyft, yesterday, the ride-hailing company whipped up a new feature to help match women and non-binary riders with drivers of the same gender and identities.
About time.
Lyft says that women make up half of its riders, but only 23% of its drivers. So the goal, according to Lyft, is to make women and non-binary drivers more confident when driving to give riders the greater choice. So
I think it's brilliant.
So
because how many non-binary drivers are there? Again, there's three. There's three non-binary drivers. They need to pick up non-binary people.
Thank you.
Am I right? We need to segregate our society.
Right down. Yes. Right down to our Lyft drivers.
Right down
Thank
to
you.
Lyft.
Right down to our Lyft drivers. That needs to happen.
Jeez.
So Bridgeport, Texas High School is looking for a new soccer coach.
Okay.
And the Bridgeport Middle School
Where the
is
hell
looking
is Bridgeport? Every
for a
day
new
on my
special
way
education.
home, there's a sign that says Bridgeport.
Yeah.
And I have never encountered
I've been up to Bridgeport a lot.
ever.
I like Bridgeport's
actually.
It's just keep going
It's up near
further.
me, and you come out to see me so much.
But
it's up.
It starts at about South Lake or Grapevine, and it says Bridgeport this way.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
There's a big Bridgeport.
I go up there.
I know it's in Connecticut, but I've never seen
Bridgeport,
Texas.
Well, I'll throw you a curveball. There's also a Newark up there as well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a big scout ranch up there.
And a Saginaw.
Sid Richardson. Sid Richardson Scout Ranch. So I go up past Bridgeport all the time. I've been there a bunch. I am, actually.
Yeah.
And there is a Saginaw.
There's a Saginaw, a Bridgeport, and a Newark.
Saginaw, Texas.
That's weird. And Roanoke.
And a Roanoke.
What is the deal with all these people from back east naming our cities after theirs?
Right.
Stop it.
So anyway,
Decatur, I guess. Decatur,
Illinois.
So anyway, J.D. Bales was the boys' soccer coach at Bridgeport High School and the special education teacher at the middle school. He resigned earlier this week.
No.
He apparently used the school's credit card at a strip club. Called,
and that's frowned upon now?
Well,
wow, are they that picky?
At the Men's Club of Houston. You, of course, know where that is in Houston. I mean, they have one in Dallas and
do they?
Charlotte as well. Yeah,
Houston's got one on every corner.
He was, he was at a coaching clinic in July. And the bean counters wondered, hey, what's this $5,455.81 charge
oh my
for the Texas Richmond Corporation?
Did he think that was going to be okay? Did he? I mean, you see a charge like that, and what? What do you think?
no.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a good night. It's a good night.
That's a good night
at the men's club.
Yeah,
no problem.
that's a good night.
Back that thing on up here. All right.
What thing? What thing do you want backed up?
Right there is what I want backed up here. Yeah, they have a problem with it. Now he paid it back.
Oh, he did?
All
he
right.
paid it all back.
See, then
what's the problem?
Thank you. That's my point.
He wanted them to earn the credit
and
points.
Since he was at a
points.
coach's clinic, we maybe hear about some other coaches in trouble too at the old men's club. And used to, might be a little issue, but they did have a problem with it. So, I know, weird. So we can get to the donuts. Food and drinks. I see where Ice Spice, Ice Spice, has teamed up with Dunkin to promote their new Ice Spice Munchkin drink. They even did a social media post with Ben Affleck in this commercial.
My friends,
no,
this is
that's not it. No, 31.
That's why I specifically said commercial. I was told on a Post-it note that went away.
31.
And there
it's not
it is.
Easy, right? Nowadays with social media, the kids, it's got to be authentic. How are people going to connect you with Dunkin'?
Yeah, I'm a Dunkin' girl.
I'm not seeing it.
Ice Spice. My fans are the Munchkins.
Where you going with this?
Ice Spice Munchkins drink.
I got an idea. Collabs like they do, right? I spit bars with you. We're called Vanilla Ice Spice. Here I am. I'm with Dunkin'. You go.
So we brought Dunkin Donuts in today, and we apparently they forgot to bring the pumpkin frozen swirl coffee.
Oh,
but what started and what you'll see now is a rundown of what is in the pumpkin frozen swirl coffee.
Okay.
Oh no!
My friends, this is a pumpkin swirl frozen coffee.
Okay.
Who the thought it was a good idea to put this on the menu, because this drink has 185 grams of sugar in here. How much is it?
Oh my God.
It's this much. It's 46 teaspoons of sugar. To give you another perspective, the amount of sugar in there is equal to 14 glazed donuts. Plus, there's no pumpkin in here. It's artificial flavors. There's 12 mentions of sugar and high fructose corn syrup in here. There's 930 calories and 194 carbs. 2/3 of us are already type 2 diabetic or pre-diabetic.
Oh my God.
If America runs on this, we're
So America runs on Dunkin', but America really runs on sugar. I will say it's a lie, though. When he holds up the ingredients, it does say natural and artificial flavors.
Oh, thank you for that.
Okay.
You
So
swooped
there's
in there and saved the day,
okay.
Jeffy.
Thank you.
I've never seen that before. 185.
I know, that's
grams
why I
of
was
sugar?
hoping to have one here so we could give it a go.
What we got over there?
Wow.
I'm ready to eat.
All right, more coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
Got some tweets here to share. Have Annie tweets, "For the love of God, please remove Fetterman from the Bolt." Pretty please. Our friend John right there? I thought that was funny. No?
I think it's a lovely addition to the aesthetics here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then you can just
Bob Casey, John Fetterman,
constantly in your ear.
From Carol Remarks, looks like Fetterman is sniffing Pat's hair. Well, yes, he probably is. Who can blame him, right? I mean, gee, my hair smells terrific.
The 95.
Right. No. Tom Nicholas Sr. prediction. Joe Biden leverages senility to avoid prison. Leaves for health reasons. Democrats try to get us into a war. Nobody volunteers. And Newsom loses in 24 because California is a dumpster fire.
Don't jump.
Yeah, except he becomes president because it's all rigged.
That's a long tweet.
Well, the last part was a little bit of, I guess, political commentary.
Political commentary.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Where's my pudding tweets? I don't understand anybody showing up for Joe's events voluntarily. Do they not shop for food? Do they not put gas in a car, pay electric bills? My husband graduated in the spring as a master plumber. His paycheck increased a lot. I can't tell because food, gas, life.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
I know.
No doubt about it. Yeah, well, he did say.
I know.
I don't know if it was yesterday, but he did say in the recent past that he was going to get gas prices back down again.
Did he now?
Well, you remember John Kirby.
That was yesterday, too? Oh, my gosh.
And also, just when they were over in Asia, John Kirby was asked about hey, is he going to work on talking to the Saudis and the OPEC nations? Mm-hmm. And Kirby was like, yeah, but, look, if that doesn't work out, we'll just tap into the strategic oil reserve and be fine, whatever. I swear these people.
Yeah, continue to deplete our emergency resources. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea.
While this nation is, or this administration is tempting fate with Russia.
And China.
China, for that matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, at this point, I think Canada could probably kick our ass.
That'll be ridiculous.
We don't have any ammo to fight them off.
Uh-huh.
France is the one place we don't need to worry about.
No, first of all,
we send the Boy Scouts over and they surrender. So
that's France.
That's France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Canada's not going to kick our ass either.
You don't think so?
No, don't even freaking think about it.
All right, I feel better then about things. It's just that we don't have any ammo left. We don't have weapons left. We gave them all to Ukraine. We don't need them?
They don't know that.
All right. High Plains Stranger. How can the Biden administration be pissed off at pharmaceutical companies when they're practically sponsored by Pfizer? Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Peekaboo, the hypotheretical jackhole Pokemon. A black or Hispanic with a high school diploma? That's a storybook, man.
Good morning, Americans.
Oh, no, that's not
It's Friday.
Right. See,
Speaking of storybooks.
Yeah.
Speaking of storybooks?
Oh, no, what?
I mean, you got the first sort of mainstream freaking American who is articulate and bright and clean and nice-looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
And that politician you just played with those obvious racist remarks, his career was done right after that, right? He was canceled and never see him again, right?
Yeah, well,
sure was.
Except for no. Because he had a D after his name, which saved him from all
Power
of the
in the
above.
D.
Yeah.
I mean, plus, that was before Barack had anointed him vice president.
Right.
Holy cow.
Yeah. It was 2007. So
thanks, Barack. So I guess we can actually circle back to Barack and thank him for destroying this nation after all.
Yeah, and he continues to do that behind the scenes, of course, as we all know.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
What
he's
was
actually
it?
Running it.
Biden also yesterday said. So I mean, he did literally every little ism that we've talked about in the past, because the other thing he did was say that he was going to get in trouble for something.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he does that all the time.
Recently,
for asking questions.
At the end,
I'm going to get in trouble for this.
Some questions.
From whom? You're the president.
I'm going to get in trouble with it. Yeah.
From Barack? From Big Mike? Who?
I mean,
who is behind the scenes?
Whoever it is in the back going, oh, dear Lord, he's not going to take questions, is he? He's not going to take questions, is he? No, he can't take questions. Okay, good. Help him off the stage.
Right.
I mean,
it's I don't know. He thinks he's charming.
I know.
He thinks he's funny.
I know.
He thinks he's self-effacing when he does that. But it's just embarrassing and humiliating
You're the president
to the
now,
nation.
and we've talked about it.
Act like it.
About it. But he can't. Because he thinks he's funny and cute.
Yeah,
just like his little bicep comments. He thinks he's funny and cute. You're not.
You're not.
Why are you gay?
Okay, we got it.
All right. B-Rent tweets, yesterday, heard you talking about the wine flood. It reminded me of the butter fire of 1991. 20 million pounds of government butter, cheese, and meat.
I'm reading about this right now.
Burned in Madison, Wisconsin for more than a week.
You're just now reading about it? I've talked to you about this forever.
Jeffy's been on this since, I think the first thing he said to me when we met in 2009 referenced the butter fire of 91.
We could be friends,
but you know about the butter fire. And now, of course, I did.
Well, something like that would deeply affect Jeffy if butter's burning.
We as a family mourn it every year.
I bet you do. A fatty dairy moat kept the ladder trucks from getting out and the fuel trucks from getting in. A fatty dairy moat. So the mechanics had to carry 5-gallon buckets of diesel fuel through the Butter River to ensure the trucks kept running.
That's amazing. The things that we've never heard of that actually happened, like the molasses flood that killed 21 people in 1919, like the butter fire of 91. I mean, how do we not know about this stuff? It's incredible. It's truly incredible.
Yeah, what's the Libya update? What's the latest there? Bring us down. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
So we have
the real thing. This is sad.
11,000 dead.
10,000.
No!
And they're about 10,000 missing.
Yeah.
And they're predicting we are at least minimum 25,000
I thought 5,000 was bad.
They said they originally said it was going to be like 10 or 11,000 that they were going to have, and now we've blown past that number.
Wow. That is sad.
Very sad.
That's really, really sad. I mean, the town was virtually destroyed. What kind of? I mean, was it from rain? Did a dam break? What happened?
And it was water.
I know it was water. And water is wet, and so when you get a lot of it, you're going to get wet. But what caused the?
I guess it was
just a normal storm.
It was rain. Yeah, I don't know that.
Really weird.
Really strange.
And you got the earthquake, which has killed. I don't know we're over 3,000, right, in Morocco.
Yeah.
So just really tragic. Really sad.
Could I have another sad question? Can I ask it now, or do you want to wait for another sad question?
It's Frivolous Friday. What are you doing?
Oh, what?
What? Bring us down.
Right.
Go ahead. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. Go ahead.
I think we've already done that.
Okay. I'd like to have a Vivek like cake update. Vivek like cake update.
Vivek like cake. What's the update on Vivek coming on the show, Chris?
I tweeted him yesterday. I sent another email and I'm refresh I have one email. Let me refresh, see what it is.
Oh, good. It's spam. It's
no doubt
30% off Kohl's.
It is from Glenn Beck, so no, it's not Vivek.
It's not a 30% off Kohl's coupon?
No, it's a Disney Plus expiration program.
Okay.
In Glenn Beck.
Dang. All right. Well, by the way, anybody watching Ahsoka?
Yes. Did you get to it?
I will.
Yeah, I've watched
Where you at
what
right
they've
now?
released so far. I like it. It's good.
Chris has
The
been
fighting
after me to
scenes?
get watching it.
The
Yeah.
fighting scenes was amazing.
Yeah, they're good. I don't know about amazing, but they're good. They're good.
They were amazing.
The appendages that come out of her head
I know, you
bother
just
me.
get over it.
I don't like that.
Use VidAngel. I think there's a feature at VidAngel
Where I can
you could
remove
just
the
remove
appendages?
the appendages that you don't like.
And it's vid, Angel, not Veed.
Wow.
Next thing you're going to tell me you don't like
Wow.
the general's green hair.
And I don't.
Oh, okay.
And I don't. Okay. So, you know what? There aren't really green people.
Do you want to see a cool story out of Ireland where supposed meteorite crashed? I think you'll find this fascinating. You like space stories, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see this. What is this? Clip 11? Can you play this for us, Joe?
It's a huge, mysterious crater that looks out of this world. But is it? The unusual hole on Portmarnock Beach stopped local astrophysics enthusiast Dave Kennedy in his tracks yesterday, and he's certain the small but heavy rock inside it came from up above.
He's an expert, guys.
As you can tell by here, there's a scorch mark on this side here, so that would have been at the angle that it came down at. And it is weighty. I'm not sure if it's composition, but we're definitely going to have to find out.
This is awesome.
The striking hole soon caught the attention of passers-by, many hoping that what they're witnessing is the aftermath of a once-in-a-lifetime cosmic event.
I live on the beach in Nova Scotia in Canada, and I got to tell you, I don't have meteorites landing on my beach at my house, so, thank you for a great experience once again, Ireland.
That's cool. Right.
So, wow, I mean, look at the size of it.
Look at it.
So we're down here quite a lot, and now never seen anything like this before, so it's pretty spectacular.
There has been no confirmation that this is the site of a meteor strike, but Dave is optimistic.
And only about a month ago, I was watching a documentary from NASA on exactly what you're looking at behind you. So when I
pause it for just a sec.
How incredible!
Are they telling us that rock?
That rock, yeah.
Made that hole?
Yeah, it came.
It doesn't even make sense.
Now, I watched this yesterday. I watched this yesterday.
Well, I want to see the rest of this.
It doesn't even make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make
All
sense?
Right, let it go.
This is really interesting science, man.
It is.
Uniform it is. And
it's so
blast
uniform.
Crater, I knew immediately that I was looking at it as an impact site.
Dave has spent the day reaching out to astronomy experts to see if they can help him solve the mystery of the crater on the beach.
The next step is to get this rock tested, see what it's made of, and see if this can be confirmed as a meteor strike in Dublin. Hannah Murphy, Virgin Media News.
Okay, all right. So that's good stuff.
Okay,
right?
so my question is,
what do you mean?
Have they gotten it tested, and is that real?
Well, I don't know if they got it tested, but we did actually.
I feel like Pat
we
is
actually
doubting it,
have
and I just would like to
video
know.
of the hole being made.
Oh, so
it's
you
incredible.
See it fall from the sky.
That's not what I said. That's not
perfect...
what I said. I said we have video of that hole being made. Clip 11, please.
Let's see it.
This is where you play clip 11. Yeah, some guys just made this big hole the other day. They literally dug it out and then went home.
Really funny. Well, you know what? Wasn't that rock? That doesn't even make sense. That rock made that circular
hole. If it came
hole.
from space, by the time it landed,
really fast.
Yeah, it created a perfect circle.
I mean, the universe is perfection.
Yeah, that's right. That's
so
true.
therefore,
very true.
Don't act surprised when perfection shows up in our life.
You're right.
So the Mexican aliens aren't real, and this hole is not real?
Hold on a second. The Mexican aliens aren't real? What are you saying now? This is breaking news.
That's what you guys told me yesterday. Don't believe that. That's not real. Pepper mache.
I can't believe that the Mexican Congress said, yeah, let's have this guy in. Let's have him in. Yeah,
take a look.
Maybe they thought it was our Congress visiting them.
Maybe. Oh, man. All right. So we also have... this is kind of fun.
Wait a minute. So has that been confirmed?
Yeah. What?
That the Mexican aliens are not real? Has that been confirmed?
How can you confirm something that wouldn't be true? It wouldn't be true that they're not real.
I don't know how you...
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah,
they
carbon
can't confirm
dated
a falsehood.
They carbon dated it, though.
Yeah, and it goes back 1,000 years.
That's what I heard.
They said.
I'm just going on news reports, all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said. I mean, it's got to... They can't be as real as what we unveiled yesterday on the program, but
oh my goodness!
I mean, that was chilling. And thank you for that.
You're welcome. Watershed moment of the program.
Chilling.
What did you name him again?
Was it Yoda. Yeah, Yoda.
And then baby because it looked like a baby.
And then Baby Yoda, and then I think the third one was Grogu or something.
Yeah, a.k.a. Grogu.
All right, so let me tell you about an incredible opportunity here in Texas. Saturday, September 23rd, that's a week from tomorrow. That's your opportunity to own prime Texas acreage at wholesale prices. Let me introduce you to the Overlook at Richland Chambers, where you can find never-before-offered 2 to 4 acre lake estates. Get this, for $79,900. That is amazing. For lakefront estates, come and see why this is the best wholesale land value in the state of Texas. On Saturday, September 23rd, a week from tomorrow, you could also own a rare 8+ acre direct dockable property with over 545 feet of shoreline for only $199,900. Less than an hour from Dallas and about 2 hours from Houston. These properties are serviced by paved roads and utilities. If you buy now, you have the freedom to choose your own builder and build when you're ready to build. Located in the mecca of outdoor activities, including some of the best fishing in Texas. There's huge demand for lake property in this state right now, and it's got breathtaking lake views. Be perfect for a second home, for your primary home, retirement living, whatever. And there's no HOA to tell you what to do. No HOA. Buy directly from the developer, save thousands. A week from tomorrow, September 23rd. These properties are wholesale priced to sell in one day. Call 765-LAKE-NOW, 765-LAKE-NOW, or online at texastxlakefront.com.
Pat Gray. Join the conversation, 888-900-3393. Pat Gray Unleashed will be right back.
Welcome, 888-900-3393, Pat Unleashed on Twitter. So you brought in some donuts today? Well, actually, you didn't bring them in, right? Chris took care of that.
We brought them in for the bit.
I want to play that again because the sugar thing.
Yeah.
Because I have never seen anything like that. Like the sugar content in this Dunkin Donuts drink that they've. I guess they introduced it for autumn, right?
Yeah, it's the pumpkin frozen swirl coffee.
Pumpkin frozen swirl coffee.
Coffee.
All right.
And this guy just breaks it down.
Let's see this guy.
And he lies.
My friends, this is a pumpkin swirl frozen coffee. Who the thought it was a good idea to put this on the menu because this drink has 185 grams of sugar in here. How much is it?
How much?
It's this much. It's 46 teaspoons of sugar. To give you another perspective, the amount of sugar in there is equal to 14 glazed donuts. Plus,
incredible.
There's no pumpkin in here. It's artificial flavors. There's 12 mentions of sugar and high fructose corn syrup in here. There's 930 calories and 194 carbs. 2/3 of us are already type 2 diabetic or pre-diabetic. If America runs on this, we're
Wow.
Jeffy takes exception.
And you were trying to bring that in.
Yeah.
Trying to get me to drink. First of all, I don't drink coffee. Secondly, that drink would kill me dead.
Yeah, are you trying to kill him, man?
It'd kill me dead.
Well, that was my point. It wouldn't. So
It
you
wouldn't.
could just drink some and shut up.
194 carbs and 185 grams of sugar. Has anybody ever seen anything comparable to that?
I don't remember because
you don't
I
care,
don't
right?
care.
You don't care.
Well, by the way, that's
Clearly.
because you ordered the large coffee.
Yeah.
If you order the small one, you're not getting 185.
Right.
Plus,
No, you're probably getting
Mr. Duncan chiming in.
Plus, as I said earlier, he talks about there's no pumpkin. It does say on there, he has artificial circled there and highlighted, but it does, prior to that, on that label, it says natural and artificial.
artificial.
Yeah.
So like 1% natural, 99% artificial.
It's on the list.
It's on the
all I
list.
know.
Great. And what does that cost? How much does the
$7.
$7 for the drink?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
My God.
No,
Isn't
Jeffy, it is bad.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry,
not
but
bad.
that is
That's
really
not bad?
bad.
Okay. We need to charge a lot more for our cookies if $7 for one drink isn't bad.
You're not charging enough?
No, we're not charging enough.
Oh, no.
No.
Really?
Do you know how much it costs to make high quality, delicious
don't, Pat.
gourmet cookies?
$3.
A lot.
$3.
Okay? A lot. With the butter and the sugar going up the way it has.
Oh, boy.
Oof.
Yeah.
And the delivery costs.
And the butter fire of 1991 couldn't
The
have helped.
butter fire
That's still
set us
affecting
back.
people. Don't
Probably,
even-
yeah,
probably
that set
mess
us
you
back
up.
a ways. We do put ample, I would say sufficient butter into our cookies as well as sugar, but it's not 185 grams. I'll tell you that.
Well, in one cookie.
In one cookie. Yeah. I don't know how many there are, frankly. Maybe there's 1,000 grams. I don't know, but they're delicious. And we do have a pumpkin spice for autumn, if you're interested in that. It's a pumpkin-based cookie with vanilla chips and brown butter frosting. Tell me that doesn't sound delicious. Tell me. You can't, because it does. S'mores with the marshmallow fluff center, the chocolate chips, the drizzled with chocolate, marshmallows on top, caramel apple pie. Go to Keksi.com and try this out. KEKSI.com. We, on a regular basis, test out the competition. We, go out and sample like crumble.
Oreos.
No, not
Do you have a
Oreos.
thing against the elves?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
In their hollow tree. It's environmentally
Mint
unfriendly.
crisps, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Girl Scouts. I
No,
bet you
but
go
like
after.
crumble,
Fan.
which 23-year-old kid started just a few years ago. I mean, and look at, there's something like, I don't know, do they have 500 locations or something
Crumble? Yeah.
Countrywide now? It's amazing.
What are you doing wrong?
And their cookies are not as good as ours. I mean, they're good. They're just not as good
Oh, I'd
as
be
ours.
willing to do a blind taste test.
You should. We should do a blind taste. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to do that. Then there's this other company we just tested out this week called Last Crumb. And they're a dozen cookies from this company is $150. $150?
They better have 1 million calories in sugar.
That's
I'll
over-
tell you
yeah.
that. 1 million
Yeah.
grams of sugar.
Over $10 a cookie?
Yeah. I mean, that's outrageous. They were good. They're almost as good as ours, but not quite. Not quite.
I would look at that and think it wasn't real if I went to the website and they said,
Right?
like a dozen cookies for $150. I was
You'd be like,
that's
what?
not real.
Get
I
outta
only
here.
ordered a dozen.
Get
But
outta
I
here.
messed up on something's not right.
I'm not
Check
proposing I
out.
buy your cookie company.
I'm going to take this out of the cart now.
Better be a promo code.
No kidding.
Yes.
Oh, man. All right. We've had some interesting things happen this week. The speech by Joe Biden was one fascinating thing that happened this week because of the sheer number of lies and Biden-isms contained within. But also, MGM Grand suffered a really bad cyber attack, right? And I think it's still ongoing.
It started Sunday, and it's still ongoing. It is. It's still ongoing. It started Sunday.
Check this out.
Good.
Las Vegas is still under a cyber attack. This is day 3. Here is everything that's not being reported by the media. This is the wildest update yet, so listen to the end. Thanks to the power of social media, with both employees and guests sharing information, the word is spreading. All MGM resort properties are being held ransom by a group of cyber attackers. Pause to read some of the shared information, but the most important leaks to come out have been from Caesars Entertainment employees who said they were hacked in the last couple of weeks, and that Caesars paid the hackers off. And just hours after being posted, it was confirmed that Caesars did pay off hackers. Currently at all MGM properties, systems are still down. Guests are reporting odd charges on their credit cards. Some elevators are down. All the phones are down. And in technology-based rooms, guests can't turn off lights or close the drapes. MGM has confirmed that they will pay their employees on time, but otherwise very little is being said. I'll share the information that's being given to me in the comments, and make sure to follow me for all the Vegas.
So she said pause it and read it. If you read it, it talks about they can't get into their room without security. They can't turn on lights without having an employee come and do it. I mean, it's wild.
They affected all their email. All their email was down. Everything.
That's bad.
Yeah. And they'll pay whatever it takes. I'm surprised.
Apparently they haven't yet.
Well, yeah, because the feds are involved now, of course, and so.
When the government's involved, everything speeds up. So it should.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if people have seen how well this has worked, I know you can count on that happening a lot more.
This is the future wars right here.
Yeah. Whew, that's bad.
Yep.
Well, good luck, MGM Grand. 888-900-3393. Also, Pat Unleashed on Twitter. We still have
Frivolous, right? Frivolous stuff.
Frivolous stuff to get to.
Frivolous Friday.
And not so frivolous stuff. And we'll do that next.
Oh, no.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Another weekend on the way. Right on the threshold of it. And more college football coming up.
Yeah, baby.
Nebraska plays
Northern Illinois tomorrow.
Okay. 7 o'clock. Maybe that's
Eastern.
a win, maybe?
Sure.
Why not?
Whatever.
And who does Missouri have?
We got Kansas State coming to town.
Oh, okay.
Look out. Coming to Missouri early game. We'll take care of that. Get that out of the way.
Like you got Southwest Missouri Tech or whatever you played.
We won.
Middle Tennessee State.
We
won.
Yeah.
You did. Took care of it.
Sorry, I'm
by 4 points.
Yeah, I'm a little preoccupied right now because Chris Cruz just informed me of a big problem right now in the Blaze building.
Okay. Yeah, we got spiders.
Yeah, we got spiders, bugs.
So run for your lives, everybody.
Yeah, it's gonna take a month to get them out of here. We're told.
Dang it.
Infestation or
That's
something.
not what he said.
That's what he said. He said 4 weeks.
Said they've been
pest control going to be here for 4 weeks.
They've had pest control here for
the past 4 weeks.
Oh, they've already been here for 4 weeks. Well, they failed.
That's the problem.
Did you tweet out a picture of what
problem? That's what he said.
Yes.
The big spider was on your board there. Don't like it.
Not good.
It's terrifying.
Not good. Really, I'm concerned about it.
How thick is this wall? How thick is this wall right here?
Inside, I'm freaking out. Inside.
Oh,
you're pretty cool. You're pretty cool, calm, collected right now.
Well, on the inside, though.
Okay.
On the inside, it's complete chaos.
Oh, gosh.
I am a little bit nervous about BYU's game, though, tomorrow against Arkansas. I will tell you that.
You should be.
Now it's time for the big boy schedule.
Yeah, you should be.
You got the Arkansas game tomorrow in SEC territory.
They play
and then,
Arkansas, right?
And then the conference schedule.
Whoa, pig.
It's going to be fun, though.
Have I ever told you that I'm a lifelong BYU fan?
Yeah, I remember
told you that, right?
Told me that. Sure, yeah. No, I don't remember that, actually.
Oh, we got the hat on and everything. What are you talking about?
Where'd you get the hat?
It's been here for... I've been wearing this all day.
Really?
Every day
Really?
for like
You would have
40
thought I would
years.
have noticed that.
40
but
years.
Haven't noticed. Huh, that's weird.
Well,
all right.
Pay better attention, I guess.
I guess
don't know.
so.
I don't know what to tell you.
I guess so. I'm a little ashamed of myself that you would think I would notice something like that, but I guess not. I guess not.
Time's that game? When do they play Arkansas tomorrow?
6:30 Central.
Oh, evening.
6:30 Central. Yeah. ESPN2. check it out.
We going to Fayetteville for that, you and I?
Going what?
We're going to go to Fayetteville to watch the game?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because, I'm a lifelong BYU fan.
Oh, I know.
Because they're 2-0.
I know.
Right?
It'd be a fun game to go to.
It'd be worth the 5.5-hour drive or whatever it is.
It'd be a fun game to go to, yeah.
Yeah, it would. I don't know if there's any tickets left, I would imagine, right? You got to have some. Or you just buy from a scalper outside the stadium.
Oh, that'd be illegal.
The White House, Democrats, and the media all claiming there's no evidence for this upcoming witch hunt the Republicans are doing. The impeachment of Joe Biden. There's no evidence. Well, except for the mountains of evidence that we've been talking about for years now. Other than that, there's none.
We're going to do an inquiry.
Can you believe the unmitigated gall of these people to be claiming there's no evidence when they chased after Trump for 4 years on absolutely no evidence? And everybody knew all of that stuff was nonsense. The Russian collusion didn't exist. It was a fairy tale they concocted, and they don't care. But now that it's their guy, all of a sudden, they're all about, hey, you shouldn't be trying to impeach a sitting president like this unless, you have photos of him killing somebody on the street. That's really amazing. Really amazing. I never cease to be disappointed by these Democrats. The worst. And Biden claimed, I think this was yesterday too, that it was part of their effort to bring about the shutdown of the government. Oh, okay. Well, is that what Democrats were doing all the times that they started impeachment inquiries?
Are the Democrats that are running to his defense the Democrats that didn't get the memo that it's time to sweep the old man out?
Apparently, yeah.
Because you'd think they would just want him out one way or another, whatever it takes.
And if that happens to be impeachment, so be it. Yeah.
Well, that's what they were saying, though, that behind the scenes, they're all saying get out, right? But they're trying to have a unified front, which is what they do well. Have that unified front of we're all behind you, get out. We're all behind you, get out.
Speaking of impeachments, the case against Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton seems to have completely imploded. Doesn't it? It's a week and a half into that trial, and it's falling apart right before our very eyes. Witness after witness, all called by the House Board of Managers here in Texas, have testified under oath that they either have no direct evidence. These are the witnesses themselves. They don't have any evidence, or they've said that the articles of impeachment that they're asked about are just not true.
Yeah.
What are we doing here then? How did this happen?
Well,
are you kidding me?
They want him gone.
Yeah, they do.
Because he goes against Biden, and he's a Trump guy.
Right. Yep. And I don't think it's going to work out for him.
And they just won another. He just won another case that he had begun the other day. Right? I don't
Paxton
remember.
did?
Yeah. I mean, well, he was the one that started it. Obviously, he's been suspended or whatever they call it.
He's kind of on pause right now.
But it was I can't remember what it was. But I'm just saying he wins these cases against the feds.
He does. Yes, he does.
And that's good for Texas.
He's won multiple times against the administration. In other news, The WHO is censoring COVID information online because they won't get fooled again, I guess. Is that why? Yeah. I don't know why Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend won't just leave things alone, but they won't.
They won't shut up.
They keep inserting themselves into this. Threads, of course, was, the competitor of X, formerly known as Twitter, was recently caught censoring content related to COVID. In an article published on Monday, the Washington Post reported that when users search for COVID content, Threads generates, quote, a blank screen that showed no search results and a pop-up linking to the website of the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Isn't that interesting?
That's nice of them.
Likewise, when you search for COVID content on Instagram's Reels, tags, and For You search sections, you're met with a CDC pop-up, and below that, two trusted sources, the World Health Organization, the WHO, and the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. So all of this continues, despite the fact that they've been proven to be lying to us for years now, for 3 years. They just keep trying the same tactics. They shut down any dissent. They shut down any contrary opinion, and they try to cancel you if you just don't fall in line. Getting a little tired of it.
Yes.
Just a tad tired of it. I think Keith likes it, though. You like that, right, Keith? You like what's going on with the COVID situation. You're hoping for more lockdowns, more mask wearing, and
that's
a lot
new booster
more
coming out.
The
yes.
new booster.
Yeah, the new booster's coming out.
Should be available in our area next week, I understand.
I get the booster because the pharmacy that I go to get all my shots, they give you a Dora Band-Aid, and it's kind of cool.
Do they?
I mean, that's the only reason I do it.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I just had a
it's
regular,
worth it, right, for the Dora Band-Aid.
I just got a regular pharmacy Band-Aid.
Well, then you're going to the wrong place.
With their logo on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I swear.
Couldn't you just go out and buy Dora Band-Aids, or no?
They don't sell those.
Those are exclusive to your
those are exclusive
pharmacy.
To yeah. You gotta get and you gotta get the COVID shot too. They don't just give it for the flu shot.
I love the fact that so many people are saying accidentally, this one works.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Do they not understand what they're? It's implicit.
You're saying so the last one didn't work, which is what we've been saying the whole time, but you've been denying that what we're saying is true.
Jeffy,
right.
Jeffy, just hold on for 1 second here, okay? A question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you now not suspect every one of these shots, not talking COVID, I'm talking flu shot, I'm talking anything that they want to put into your body now? Because Jeffy would say, just hang on. Jeffy would say that I was anti-vax 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, which was completely not true. Now, sure as hell am. Now I am. Now I don't trust anything.
I like that you're admitting that now, because even RFK doesn't.
I didn't trust the COVID vax.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm skeptical about everything.
Yeah. Jeffy?
Nothing.
Jeffy?
No.
No, you seem to have something bubbling in there.
No, not at all.
No?
Not at all.
It felt like you were bursting.
I was thinking about you, though, because they just announced also that hopefully within the next year, the mRNA flu shot will be available.
Get out of my face.
They've gone to mRNA with the flu shot, too?
Yeah, that's coming out soon.
Well, plus, even if you don't agree to this stuff,
wow,
we've talked about what they have coming down the pike with the misters. They can get you in public. They'll put it in the meat. So one way or another, they're going to get this stuff in you. That's what's so demoralizing.
Yep.
Anyway, happy Friday.
We should have Jenny McCarthy on the show and get her thoughts on this.
That's a good idea.
Jim Carrey and Jenny McCarthy have them stop by and talk about vaccines.
That actually would be awesome.
It would actually.
That would be awesome.
Let me have you picture for a minute what things would be like if all of a sudden the global medication supply chain of antibiotics just dried up. It disappeared before our very eyes. Is that too difficult to imagine? Because, I mean, it's already happened, right? We've already had interruptions in the supply chain. It hasn't completely gone away, but, Jeffy needs these medications desperately. Many of us do, but in particular, Jeffy has some serious needs.
I've had to drive all over DFW into Oklahoma for some of these prescriptions.
Right. Don't do it, Jeffy. Take care of yours and your family's needs ahead of time with the Jace case, because this is a flight of 5 separate antibiotics that are good to cure a lot of different bacterial illnesses, UTIs, sinus infections, a lot more. So anytime you need an antibiotic, you'll have it on hand. The 5 antibiotics come in this little handy carrying case. You just unzip it, and there they are, just like that.
Pretty sweet.
It is sweet. So, even if there's not an emergency, you're just going out of town. Have you ever tried to get medication when you get sick on vacation?
Oh, yeah. It's not fun.
It's really hard to do. You don't have to worry about that with the Jace case from Jace Medical. Be prepared for any eventuality. Go to jacemedical.com. Enter the promo code PAT at checkout. That's promo code PAT at JASE Medical. jacemedical.com.
That gray is unleashed.
All right. I guess we have some Frivolous Friday type videos, like cars hitting a bump in the road in Houston.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is kind of similar to my little town there, Pleasant Valley, Texas. But this is Houston. Yeah, watch this. Somebody just set up a camera and just. Oh no! What is how does this happen?
Well, that's a construction.
Okay, so why did they open the road with this massive dip?
Perhaps these people should be driving
slower,
15 miles an hour in the construction zone.
Is there no warning sign there?
I don't see.
Hey, caution,
I
speed
don't
bump.
see anything that says bump or. Do you see a sign?
Oh, not in the video shown.
Oh,
wow!
Not in the video shown.
Yeah,
Shouldn't there be a sign right at the bump?
And you would think, okay, the car behind sees what happened, so they would slow down. But
I don't know how close
they don't. Oh, yeah, okay, that might be. Yeah, we might be seeing edited.
Anyway, I thought that was fun. Somebody sent that to me, asking me if that's my neighborhood, and, well, it is now. Exactly that is happening. If you didn't hear earlier, they put in 3 speed bumps.
Fun.
On a main road.
That's fun.
On my way home.
But it could be worse. You could live in New York City.
Oh, gosh.
Where the infrastructure...
Full stop.
Yeah, that's true. In this particular case, we're speaking of the infrastructure there, like crumbling sidewalks. I mean, they talk about the crumbling roads and bridges and all that.
Yeah.
Apparently, in this case, it's true.
Uh-huh.
Let's see it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Careful. Watch your step.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait for it. Wait for it. We're going in for a ride here. Take a tour.
Wow. Okay. Hi.
Oh my gosh.
That's really something.
That's a crazy town.
Wow.
Anyway.
Watch your foot.
Well, I hope they charge him for wrecking the sidewalk. with his foot like that.
Thank you. Destruction of property.
What are we doing?
Mm-hmm. So we've asked the question, where are the roads and bridges crumbling? There you go.
There.
Right
That's
there.
New York City. Actually, that is not the first time we've seen sidewalks implode like that in New York City. Some of those sidewalks are a little dangerous.
Yeah. Well, New York is the exception to the rule in just about everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? It's not in good shape. And now their mayor, Eric Adams, is saying that it's going to be destroyed by the illegals now. Okay, really? We send you just a few illegal aliens.
I know, right?
Right?
That's going to end it?
Why don't you come here and take a look at what we're dealing with, bro?
Right.
That's going to end it?
And
yeah.
But when you see something like that, I think it's fair to say, if this government has so much money to burn on Ukraine, then just send it to the cities now instead. I mean,
that is, yes. And they're all whining that they don't have enough money for the illegals that we're sending them. But we certainly have enough money for Ukraine.
That's
and he's coming to town.
Oh, wait.
Biden?
Zelensky's coming to D.C. next week.
Coming to the U.S. because they're looking for another $21 billion or something.
Oh, he'll leave. He'll be flying over the Atlantic, and you'll hear the news come out.
You know what? He should have a sit down with John Fetterman. The two of them can discuss the fashion choices. That'd be great.
The 95, 95, 95.
That would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
See that picture.
Yeah. Fetterman can suggest the hoodie, and Zelensky can suggest to Fetterman that he just wear T-shirts all the time.
Yeah, form-fitting.
Form-fitting T-shirts. Be great. The two of them have a lot in
Maybe
common.
instead of basketball shorts, John, you could wear these military-style pants that I like wearing.
Right.
What do you think?
Really comfortable. Really, really comfortable. And there's no ironing afterwards. They never wrinkle. These are perfect.
And that's the selling point for me.
Give them a shot.
Yeah.
The no wrinkle.
I'm not taking time to iron jack crap.
I mean, that's what you have a wife for, but whatever. I digress. Whatever. I mean, whatever.
You know what I do? Honestly, when I have like a wrinkly shirt or something, I just hang it up in the shower for a few days. I know it's good.
Yeah. And then it just steams.
Sure does.
Steams out. That's nice.
That's a life hack for you.
We also have this interesting bridge lane changing vehicle. And it moves the concrete barriers.
So when rush hour is headed one way, then they have it extra wide, and then it's called a road zipper, I just found out. A road zipper.
Oh, that's a good name for it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Let's see it.
Watch this. I've never seen one of these.
Look at that, dude. So it's moving the concrete from one side to the other and opening up the lane and closing the other one.
Okay, that's really weird.
And of course, just sped up and stuff.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But look at that.
It looks fake.
So it's taking it from one place and putting it in the other.
It's like a cartoon.
It does. At
It's
this
like
speed, it looks like a cartoon, but it's real. It is real.
Okay. All right.
Well, welcome to society, Key, because that's like there's 170 right now.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Wait.
There's another one. There's another one. I don't want to freak you out.
Hold on,
here.
they do it here?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't want to freak you out here. There's another one that moves people from one place
a vehicle
to
that moves
another. Yes.
Okay, hold on. That's a road zipper. What do you call what you're describing? I've never heard of anything like that.
Car. Or
is that with a C or a K?
C.
A
or
C. Okay.
automobile.
Huh.
No, that was crazy talk.
And if I don't want to blow your mind right now, there's another one that moves people from one country to another.
No.
Flying in the sky. It's like a metal tube.
What, there's people with wings?
No, it's a metal tube.
Oh, a tube.
That's a metal tube.
Does it have a name, though?
Yes.
I want to see if you can pronounce it.
What would you call something like that?
Airplane.
Okay. All right, that's good. That's good. Can you explain this video? Can we play clip 14, Frivolous Friday? This mom and child on an escalator. Please play this. Do they not?
Here's another people mover.
Okay.
Right.
Do they realize they're not making any progress? I don't know what's happening. It's out of context. It's just... I feel bad for them because...
Yeah, they're going up the down escalator. And
you got to move faster than the stairs.
How did they get that high up it to get to that place and just stop making progress?
Sometimes, once you're halfway, it changes direction.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
There's a button in the halfway point.
That's
if
weird.
you press it, it changes direction.
That is really
That's
interesting.
not true.
Were they going to realize that at some point?
That's not true.
What do you mean that's not true?
Yeah, that's not true. Of course it's
Of
true.
course it's true. You just saw
at
it.
the bottom. You don't. There's no button.
There is a button. There's a red button
there's not.
that says press this to change
No, there's
directions.
not. No, there's not. I'm not sure what country you come from, but
Puerto
there's
Rico.
not.
Oh, I see you looking over there, Pat.
Yeah, I know.
What do you got there?
Looking at these animal videos.
Oh, animal videos. Oh.
But first, I wanted to talk about the German police who are in trouble right now.
What happened?
Okay, because the protesters glued themselves to the street.
Yes.
Wait. No.
And here's what the German police did.
I know.
They poured oil on them because they wanted to loosen the connection between their skin,
the glue or whatever they use to glue themselves.
And how's that bad?
They're pissed because how dare you dump oil on me? What? I mean,
that's what they're protesting.
That's
what
awesome.
they're protesting.
That's what's so awesome is that they're say, oh, you don't like oil? Well, it's all over you now.
So we are all part of the last generation who still has the chance to stop the complete ecological collapse of Earth, whether we want it or not.
Oh, my God.
She said, one of the protesters. We come together and offer resolute, non-violent resistance to the fossil fuel madness happening. We are society's will to survive. We shouldn't have to put up with this. Yeah, because one of them had so much oil dumped on her hand that there was a little puddle of it underneath her hand.
Are you for
Did
real?
you read that? The other guy had some oil that got on his pants.
Yes.
And he's pissed.
He's like, I got to dry clean this now.
I meant to send that in,
and the
too.
police
So
are
good.
in trouble for this? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, check
Well,
this
they're being questioned. I mean, they're being investigated. I don't know what
What do
ends
these
up being the
brainless
trouble.
morons think is going to happen? You don't glue yourself to the street and then nothing happens.
Leave them there.
Leave them there.
Okay, so apparently...
You've glued yourself. You've glued yourself to the street. Okay.
All right. So a few days ago,
Sorry about it.
There was a race happening, and I guess they don't have oil nearby to use.
Okay.
So they just ripped them up right off the racetrack. 24, please.
Oh. Okay.
Watch this. So this guy,
He's glued to the street.
Right. This guy gives up. He's like, "Oh no, you're stuck. Oh well." Another guy comes up and goes, "Screw that, man. Just pull it
off.
Watch this. You're coming with me, but my hand is stuck. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
Ripped.
it's not anymore.
Oh, bro.
And
That's how you do
it. Good.
You know they're screaming bloody murder at this point.
Oh,
How dare you tear my hand from the street?
That's awesome.
What do you think is going to happen?
Again,
They're not going to leave you there doing your illegal activity. What do you... Oh, this drives me Out of my mind. All right, so let's just finish off with some of your dumb videos.
Oh, my dumb video?
Do we have time for all
18.
three?
Hit 18 real quick.
18.
Look at this stealth cat there trying to avoid this baby. Doesn't want to. He sees the baby coming up, and he's like, "Oh crap! I just have to stay still here."
All right,
stay still.
Yeah. And
maybe he won't see me. Maybe he won't see me. Watch it. Maybe he won't see me. Now watch. Okay. All right, so that worked out nicely, didn't it? All right, let's go to clip 19. The dog playing volleyball.
That is kind of cool, though.
Watch this.
It's kind of fun.
This dog is awesome right here. Look at that. I mean, he's into it. I mean, he is actually a teammate. Look at this, man. Huh?
Wow, you've never seen a dog
hit a
ball before.
Oh, you don't like it? You don't like the dog?
Jeffy's harder to please on these than I am. Then there's a dog who drinks water.
Yeah, watch this. Look at that. He turns
unusual.
it on.
Yeah, you never see a dog drinking water.
Look at that. He turns it on and off.
Oh, okay.
See, now look. See, watch this. He's like, oh, I'm still thirsty. Turn it on. Okay, I got enough. Turn it off.
That just made Jeffy's weekend. He is
sure
whole
did,
and
man.
complete now.
It sure did. Thanks.
Animal videos complete.
Thank you.
Don't they?
Oh, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Especially
when you say it like that, it's kind of hard to sell you on a video called, the title is Dog Drinks Water. You didn't like that?
Yeah. More Monday. We'll see you then. Have a great weekend.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.